What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, Amon's Toxic Gamer 331. Back at it with another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing Fast X, or Fast and Furious 10, whatever you want to call it. Now, spoiler free, so no spoilers here. We'll talk spoilers tomorrow. But before we get into the actual video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 100 subscribers, just 9 away now. It really help out your boy if you did subscribe. Don't forget to like the video if you like my toxic movie reviews. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications to miss notification when I upload. Also, do share a video because that'll also help me out. And feel free to comment. But before we get to the actual review, I'm going to give you guys a quick plot synopsis real quick. So here we go. Over many missions and against impossible odds, Dom Toretto and his family have outsmarted and outdriven every foe in their path. Now they must confront the most lethal opponent they've ever faced. Fueled by revenge, a terrifying threat emerges from the shadows of the past to shatter Dom's world and destroy everything and everyone he loves. So that was a quick plot synopsis of the movie, and before the movie, I have been a Fast and the Furious fan since like 2021. That's when I started watching the movies, or was it in 2020? I think it was 2020. That's when I started to get into the movies because I've never seen them before. The only movie I pretty much enjoy all of them. I think they're watchable enough. Like I don't think all of them are great. Like, the only great one is Fast 5, and the sequels are quite good too. Like, I like the Fast and the Furious franchise. The only ones I didn't really enjoy that much are Fast 9, which I thought was okay, and same with Tokyo Drift. I don't think there's an utterly bad movie in this franchise. So, those are the only ones I've been on. All the rest of them I like a lot, though. So, with that being said, let's get into the actual review itself. So, I have notes here, so to help me out. So, for the good, Jason Momoa is the new villain in this. Damien? Not Damien. I forgot what the character's name was. I think it was... Hang on, I'm gonna look up what his name is, so hang on. Well, that's weird. It lists his character name as villain, so that's a little bit weird. But let's just call him Damien. I think it does start with a D-A, though. I'm just blanking out on his name. But he in this is probably my favorite new Fast and Furious villain right here. I thought he was great, and a whole lot of people have been comparing him to the Joker, which that is a very accurate comparison of what he's doing. Because even the villain, he's very cuckoo, and you like that part of him. And whenever he pops up in a scene, he's a scene stealer. And also, you can tell Jason Momoa is having fun with the role as Dante. Dante, that's what his name is. I came up with it in my head. Yes, let's go. So, Dante is the villain's name, and yeah, probably my favorite Fast and Furious villain right now. Then, the car chase scenes were actually really, really well done. Well, I'm pretty sure all the Fast and Furious car chases are amazing, aren't they not? So, especially the bomb, when they're chasing the bomb, as you guys see in the trailer, that scene is quite cool. The way they chase it and stuff, that was really, really good. And then there's also some other new characters that are quite good in this, meaning Brie Larson and Alan Kitchson, which Alan Kitchson is Jack Reacher in a TV show, which I haven't watched. I've only seen the Tom Cruise ones, which apparently those aren't an accurate depiction of Jack Reacher, but I've heard he's really good in that. And then Brie Larson, of course, we all know as Captain Marvel for the MCU. So, yeah, this was they were cool little standout side characters that just got added to this, and yeah. And then also I like, a whole lot of people have pointed this out, that this is kind of the Infinity War for the Fast and Furious franchise. It is, and well, I'll talk more about it in spoilers, but it is an accurate depiction, but not really at the same time. But it does do that same formula where it splits a bunch of people into different groups, which I like how they're doing that and focusing on each of their little teams or whatever. I like how they do that. Okay, so that is pretty much all the positive out of the way. Now let's go on to the mixed aspect of Fast X. There's some scenes in this that define logic, but not as much as F9 or Fate of the Furious did. But it still kind of defines logic, and you're going like, yeah, they would pretty much die after that. So, yeah, and then, yeah, that's a problem with the Fast and the Furious franchise, because most of the movies do that. They didn't really start doing that until Fast and Furious 8, like, badly. Like, they've done that before, but it wasn't terribly, oh, they're definitely not surviving that, until Fast and Furious 8 and 9 popped around. So, yeah. That is the only mixed I have. Alright, now we're moving on to the bad. The bad is the family is way too big now. Way too big. There's way too many people in this family. Like, you watch the movie for yourself, but the family just gets increasingly bigger and bigger and bigger, and they're trying to make it the next movie, the end game. So, kind of makes sense that they're doing that anyways, but it is humongous now, and they gotta start killing some people off. That's all I'm saying. And then the other thing is the ending is so abrupt and shows no closure. I'm not going to talk about the ending, but it leaves you off a cliffhanger, and it's kind of, really, you're gonna end it right there? And I heard a long time ago that walking out of this movie, a couple of people have been saying that the ending sucks. Well, not sucks, but it's very abrupt and it has no closure, which it does. It does a lot. And then I have a mix that I came up with just now. It's more of like a mixed negative, I think. I think this is a little bit too long. I think they could have maybe skipped one scene or whatever, but that's okay. But yeah, pretty much that's it for my Fast X review. So now let's move on to the actual review. If you guys were tired of the Fast and Furious movie tropes or whatever and think they're too ridiculous, there's still some of that in here, but it's not as bad as F9 and Fate of the Furious. So I definitely recommend going to see this. I'm going to give this a B. I'll give it a B minus. I'm going to give it a B minus. That seems like a fair score, even though I've done lots of B minuses here. And then for the toxic meter, probably all the Fast and the Furious movies will go in that category, but it's toxic goodness. So that means there's some bad, but there's some good there's some bad that's good, if that makes sense. So yeah, it is toxic goodness. So with that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this review of Fast X. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free. Number two, we're on the road to 100 subscribers, just 9 away now. It really help out your boy if you did subscribe. That also goes for people that have been watching my channel for a while and haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to like the video if you like Fast and Furious, like my movie reviews. I don't know what's going on with my head today. Ring the bell for all notifications so you don't miss notification when I upload. Also, share the video because that'll also help me out, and drop a comment what you thought of Fast X down below. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace.